League Snooker here at the Morningside Arena. Just seen a very interesting frame there. Jack Lisowski winning it in the end, and he's just one frame away from victory now as he breaks off for frame 4 here in his match with Ali Carter. There is another match in progress over on table 2. Matt the first frame in that match with a break of 118, and that's available for you on our streaming platform matchroom.live if you want to take a look at that match.
Gives him an early chance in this 4th frame. Big frame as well for him. Jack won his first match, so he's in control of this group. I'm sure Ali will have something to say about draw it back if he can. Well, played it a bit softer than I thought he might. He's obviously alright on this red, and another loose red just next to the cue ball.
13.
Purpose.
21.
Nicely on this black, and this is missable. And he has missed it. And that's the problem with the previous shot that he played. He opened the reds up,
21.
and he...
Like you say, he wasn't ideal playing for the black off the red. It was always going to be awkward, and may have been worth just playing up for blue or bought colour, just guaranteeing yourself nicely on something. But that's history now, and Jack's back at the table.
Oh, you saw that nice little shot there of a Christmas tree.
6.
Just appropriated on the table next to Ali Carter, but where were the baubles? Where were the presents?
Seven.
Oh, that was a bad shot from Jack. He didn't hit that as well as he would have liked and got nowhere near where he wanted to be, but it's turned out alright. He's on this pink, and if this goes in, he's been very fortunate to land there. Oh, he's missed it.
Jack Lisowski 7.
So there's the present for Ali. Dom.
Well, I was going to say that Jack Lisowski is very fortunate to be able to see a colour, let alone pot it. I didn't expect him to miss that. As you say, a real present this. Ali Carter got to start taking these chances. Ali Carter at the point of no return now, but he already has a 15 points lead. Okay, the pink's out of commission, but potable. Is he too straight on this black to get nice on his next red? I had to pummel it in to try and play for red into the left centre, and it hasn't worked out too badly, although
8.
the angle that he has on this red is a little more severe than he needed it to be. Well, if the red the back of the pack is on, and it is, well, that's a bit of a bonus. I think he probably did play for it, in all honesty. And that red that's just detached from the group of 4 there will also pot, so big chance this now to take us into a deciding frame.
$14. 15.
Laid the brush cannon through, try and finish on the black, but the red coming out with it. Little shake of the head from Ali. Knew he always had the pink over the pocket, but it makes the positional side much more difficult. He's got to find a good path now back down for the reds.
Just got to kill the pace of the cue ball a little. He may stun around the angles here for red into the left corner. Well, the angle's good. How's the pace? Just a bit short, I feel. Well, could say he's overrun slightly. Depends
21.
on your perspective view of that shot, whether he intended to use that side cushion or not. But this is a testing red now that faces Ali Carter.
Yeah, cue in red. Needs to stay still on the shot, and he has done.
22.
Delivered through nice and smooth.
$29. 30. 37.
Well, he's just overrun that. Ali Carter needs to be careful here because the way the Reds are positioned, one mistake now could be vital.
38.
Oh, that cue ball needs to run and it hasn't, and I don't know if that pink will pot into the left centre. It won't. But he has done enough. He's just 52 ahead with 51 remaining, so chance to put a bolt colour safe, so the chances are
Ali Carter 38.
we'll be heading the distance here, but only one snooker required.
Yeah, and I won't be surprised to see this red crashing into this corner pocket the way Jack's been queuing. And there it is. Another fantastic pot. Look at how well he's hit that one as well. Controlled the cue ball. And as you say, there's only one snooker needed for Jack. They're absolutely worth carrying on.
8.
And Ali didn't do a particularly good job either of putting the brown on the side cushion. A bit more difficult for Jack as a left-hander, but anyway. First things first, red and black. Find a nice
9.
place to leave the cue ball to try and make it as easy as possible to lay a tough snooker.
Well, where that brown is, I'd be delighted to leave myself on the yellow and try and stun the cue ball in behind the brown. There are various ways you could do it. You could leave the cue ball in bolt behind the yellow and roll in behind the brown. Let's see how Jack decides to go about this. Doesn't need the black off this remaining red. Pink will be more than sufficient to just
16.
still need the one snooker only.
$17.
Yeah, big target, Dom, in behind the brown, as you say. Being off the cushion makes it a little bit easier, a little bit more room for error for Jack. He's just coming around, that's where his tip is. Wants to leave the cue ball in that sort of area.
Yes, there are a multiplicity of ways of leaving the cue ball in a good position to play the yellow around the angles and stun him behind the brown. But a lot will depend on the angle here that Jack has on this pink. Wow, effortless screw back, and if that cue ball keeps running, and it has, that is absolutely perfect.
22.
You can stun the yellow in towards the black here, get tight in behind the brown.
Jack Lisowski 23.
Not quite as tight as he would have liked. This is easily to misjudge, and he has done. When you're hitting the cushion so soon with the cue ball, it's always difficult to judge. And that's what's gone wrong, and
Foul.
he's possibly left a free
4.
ball.
Jack Lisowski.
No free ball. Can't have it replaced because the snooker was required, so important little exchange this for Jack. And the hard work, you could say, is done. Just needs to mind his work now, keep that yellow safe.
Oh, that was fortunate for Jack. The blue is the snookering ball here. It was supposed to be the black. The only good thing, I suppose, from Ali's point of view is the brown near that left-hand side cushion favours a right-handed player, and of course Jack's a left-hander. Chance though to get a good snooker here, can play the cue ball in behind the black and send the cue ball, the blue ball, the yellow ball even, up towards the blue, I was trying to say. And he's done just that.
Yeah, he's turning the screw, is Jack. A little smile from Ali again. He's not had a lot to go at since failing to get on the black when he potted that red. But needs to get this one safe, trusting a little bit to luck. He's brought the brown out as well. That could be disastrous. The yellow's definitely going to be on for Jack. Yeah, big smile. A little wry smile from Jack as well. Not much could have gone wrong there for Ali. Everything seemed to have gone wrong, so good pot for Jack, and he's nicely on the green. This could be a big moment in this group.
5. Nine.
Could have done with 3 or 4 more inches of running there, but it's okay. Just needs to be high side of the pink.
14.
And that's good enough. Both pink and black still required.
It never rains, it
20.
pours in this game. And just the black needed for his second win of the day.
Yes, and in it
27.
goes. A very competent
match.
performance from Jack
Jack
Lisowski
Lisowski.
in the end. He won the first frame with a break of 67. No other big breaks of any note to follow that. Ali Carter making the highest break of the match at 137, but it just won him that one frame, and it's Jack Lisowski who wins this match by 3 frames to